Dear 2016, I was trying to think of one word to describe this year, and I couldn't think of one. 2016 was so many things. It was happy, it was sad, it was exciting, and it was scary. It was emotional, it was a bit of a roller coaster. But overall, 2016 was a blessing. The year started out with me getting a new job in January. I left retail to work for an industry that I was really excited about, a corporate environment. This job has pushed me outside of my comfort zones and really proven to be challenging. But overall, I've learned so much, and I'm so grateful for it. It was definitely my first blessing of the year. Despite leaving retail, I didn't leave my love for fashion and beauty, so I wanted to make sure that I continued to express these passions through YouTube. So my goal was to keep making videos on evenings and weekends and any spare moment that I got. I tried my hand at some product reviews, makeup tutorials, beauty hauls, hair reviews, and even some vlogging. So it was around this time, spring of 2016, where life started to get a little bit crazy. So around April, I ended a long-distance relationship. And unfortunately, this relationship didn't end very well. But as I always say, everything happens for a reason. It was at this time that God really started to open my eyes. I always considered myself a Christian, and I was growing in my faith, but I wasn't taking my walk with God seriously enough. And after that relationship ended, everything changed. And it was May of 2016 that I gave my life to Christ, officially. I discovered this book called The Wait by Devon Franklin and Megan Good. And I saw promotional material about this book on Instagram and other social media, and for some reason it just spoke to me. And this was before May, so this was when I was kind of in the midst of making my decision about life and faith, and I started reading it, and I ordered it, and I read it, and it was amazing. This book is all about making the decision to be celibate before marriage and all of the blessings that come with that, and so yeah, it was really inspiring. So fast forward to mid-June, my mom and I decide that we need to move out of our apartment building as soon as possible. So looking for a new place was now on my list of to-dos. But the weather was getting nicer, and my friend Jenny and I tried to make the most of our weekends. So I started vlogging, and this was one long weekend, I think, and we were going down to the Bayfront in Hamilton and just hanging out. It's great to have a group of girlfriends that can just take your mind off things when you need it. And I was really blessed this year that I did have a great group of friends that I could count on in my stressful moments. My brother moved downtown Toronto 2 years ago, and so I don't see him nearly as much as I used to when we lived together. So I tried to get out to Toronto as much as I could in 2016 to visit him, and my friend Jenny and I went down for his birthday weekend, and so I pulled out the camera and I was able to vlog, and it was this really fun day. Boy. Say hi. Say hi to my peeps.
Hey guys. What's up?
Say hi to my peeps. Let me see.
Give us a tour of your rooftop.
A tour? Okay, come to the tour. This is downtown. Near the CN Tower, Rogers Center, Ice Terrace, apartments over there. If you look at the lake, there's a ton of sailboats out there.
So now we're on to July, and my mom and I did manage to find a place to move to, which we were to move into by August. Thing is, I had already booked a 2-week vacation to Barbados at the beginning of the year, so that meant there was a lot of work to do in a short amount of time, and before I knew it, I was taking off. The amount of stress that I was under 2 weeks prior to this trip was extreme, to the point where I almost didn't want to go anymore. But of course, Barbados was fantastic, as usual. I got to leave my stress behind in Canada for a brief moment and enjoy some Bajan food, some sun, some sea, and of course, fun times with family. I was a total tourist and enjoyed myself to the fullest. I did things that I had never done before and things that I had done many times, like this boatyard experience and jumping off the pier. I had done that before, but I had to do it again because it's just way too much fun. "2016 really taught me what it meant to actually choose to be happy, and how to appreciate every fun moment and every good day like this. 2016 taught me how to push through, taught me how to smile even when I didn't feel like it, taught me how to get up in the morning and put my best foot forward even when I didn't know how I was going to. To say that I grew up this year would be a huge understatement. I took on so many new responsibilities all at the same time. From managing my finances and dealing with a lot more expenses, to dealing with constant challenges at work every day, to trying to maintain a social life and be a supportive friend, to making time for my family, being a good sister and a good daughter. But my one constant through it all, the one thing that kept me going, was faith in God. I fell in love with gospel music more than ever before and sang in a choir for the first time. I was a little obsessed with Brianna Babineau for a while. Actually, I still am. I love her voice. All in all, 2016 taught me how to be a fighter. And now with that under my belt, I'm so excited for 2017, the year of unlimited blessings. God is about to do something great.
Hallelujah. I'm grateful for my blessings. I'm grateful for my struggles, trials and tribulations I've been through. I've realized no one can love like you do.